Today we're talking about one of the most interesting guys in this year's upcoming NBA draft, Bennett Stirtz. Stirtz is a 6'4" senior point guard for the University of Iowa, but his journey to get here is not what you'd expect. His journey is movie-like, rising from a Division II standout at Northwest Missouri State to making the Division I leap at Drake University. He would then transfer on to Iowa, where he was selected for first-team All-Big Ten. Stirtz has never been the most athletic guy on the court, but he's been successful at every stop he's been at. So that begs the question, can a player's elite processing speed and spatial awareness mitigate a lack of top-end functional athleticism at the NBA level? In an era where athleticism is a top priority for many teams, Stirtz makes up for his lack of athleticism in many other ways. He's not the kind of guy to outrun you or outjump you, but his high IQ and general feel for basketball is what makes him great. And I'm not the only one with high praise for this guy. Mike Babcock, NBA draft analyst, says Stirtz's pathway to this point has been incredible. It's movie-like, but there's nothing gimmicky about him. This kid can flat out play. Stirtz possesses the intangible qualities that any coach would dream to have in their star players. He's so calm and controlled under various types of pressure, and he rarely forces bad plays ever. And he's always got a consistent demeanor. He's never fazed by a tough game or aggressive defenders. And lastly, what got him to this point is his basketball intelligence. He's programmed to make the right play nearly every single time he touches the ball. Stirtz and Iowa have run so much pick and roll this season that they're scoring an excellent 1.12 points per possession on the year. Stirtz is a polished floor general for this modern NBA era. His best fit is as a pick and roll orchestrator, where he's able to utilize surgical craft and his threat as an elite shooter to dismantle defenses despite a lack of elite burst. As mentioned before, he operates with controlled chaos under pressure. He rarely forces passes or forces plays and possesses this preternatural feel for keeping the team on schedule, especially whenever they run this pick and roll. You can sometimes see Stirtz employ this freezing decel and a subtle change of speed whenever he comes off the screen. He uses elite patience like we talked about and has very good technical craft to create his own space. Because Iowa runs pick and roll so much with Stirtz, his usage rate is pretty high at 26.7. As the lead ball handler, Stirtz has recorded a 2.6 assisted turnover ratio, and he's also frequently recorded high usage games without even committing a single turnover. His ability to thrive as a primary on-ball conductor makes him a plug-and-play asset for NBA systems. While he lacks vertical explosiveness, his surgical craft in the pick and roll allow him to threaten defenses and consistently generates high percentage looks for himself and his teammates. Bennett Stirtz has elite offensive versatility. He's a 3-level scorer as well as a dual threat playmaker. His shooting is highly efficient on all areas of the floor. Bennett Stirtz is incredibly dangerous when he gets the opportunity to run downhill and attack downhill. At just 6'4", he is highly efficient at the rim despite his vertical limitation. He utilizes a polished floater game, inside hand scoops, and an ambidextrous touch to convert over length and bigs in the paint. Stirtz converts at a remarkable rate of 73% at the rim, relying on his craft and touch and not so much vertical pop. He does a really good job at making defenses sort of pick their poison against him, especially in the pick and roll. If defenses drop too far back, he has no problems taking a dribble or two and pulling up for a mid-range shot. If they push up on him, He has the speed to drive right past him and use a little bit of English, a little bit of craft to get a finish over them.
Sometimes it's Rice, sometimes it's Coit at point guard. And the guy who never comes off the floor, Bennett Stirtz, always in there. And
Stirtz, baseline with a floater.
They're going to treat their own with a ton of respect.
Stirtz from 20. You mentioned Howard, Dan. I mean, he's scored at very impactful times tonight. Stirtz off Batberger. Amanda Busick with us, doing just about everything to keep the show going. Iowa conversely with 3. Stirtz against Perry, takes him off the bounds. 5-point game. Stirtz over Klafke.
Look for this possession, somebody to take it to the rim.
Well, your guy to bring it to the rim. Bennett Stirtz keeping it himself. Gives it up to Urok. Pass back to Stirtz. Drives in as time expires. And there's...
Buckeyes more free throws 6 than shots attempted 3, but that's
a great season. This is a really tough schedule. They're living on the road, but great
pressure that they've had since the start of this game. Backdoor pass to Stirtz. Bennett Stirtz over the Isaiah Howard. Back up to Stirtz, swinging it around, takes it up the lane, and he...
These guys, you do the best you can, and then next year you never know what your line's going to be.
a team that has a lot of firepower from the outside. Stirtz spin, play your heads up if you're his teammates. You never know when that pass is going to come in. Stirtz goes.
Stirtz's shooting is an area of his game that really catches people's eyes. He is incredibly confident in his jump shot, and he has no problems shooting from deep range. He also has a very compact stroke, as he has no wasted movements when he goes up. Stirtz is super lethal on the move, off step backs, or even in catch and shoot situations. You give him any space, he will make you pay.
Stirtz with 8 to shoot. He'll pull up deep 3.
Deep into the paint, finishing.
Stirtz
Worked hard over the summer to get in shape, and that's automatic. Stirtz gives it up. You don't want to let him get it back.
There's a 3. Stirtz.
Now back up to Stirtz as Iowa progressing through their plays, letting things develop, and inbound from the baseline. Stirtz got it from Fulgaris. Takes it himself for the 3. Starts to take it himself, but is stopped by Okwosha. Fires it away. Crimson on again. This is a series that Iowa's dominated in 11 wins. Stirtz trying to fire a 3. Working down, back up the stage, swinging around the Fulgaris. Doesn't have a look, so we'll dip it off the Stirtz. Creates his own space. What? He had plenty of time on the shot clock. That wasn't it. Stirtz, though, his
Side, Howard, Stirtz. Wanted to step back. Fulgaris, 3 to shoot. Forced 3.
Wow. Scoreless. Gets the ball back. Williams chasing around the screen. 3-pointer. It's
a huge team, not an overly physical team, but they're certainly not going to back down because they got quite the leader in this guy.
Iowa comfortable playing at a slow pace. Mattione in the game, setting the screen. Stirtz. Hey,
a lot of good opportunities in front of you. They're going to have to win it with their defense. Stirtz going to knock that one down.
Here's Stirtz lining one up.
On the year. And both him and Koch, two of the best shooters on their team. Cardi hitting.
Not turn the basketball over and give Iowa easy run-outs.
Maryland has been better last couple games protecting the ball. And Stirtz, who strapped for it, but didn't come up with it. 1 on the clock. Stirtz rains it in.
Also got 5 assists. Now he steps back for 3.
now with 6 points and 4 rebounds. He wears number 8 in white. Stirtz taking 1 shot from the field. Stirtz against the big. The 3 is
More from Brazil. Only his 3rd 3 of the season.
back comes 3rd most in a single season with the Cardinals. Montrezl Harrell, the top 2 marks. Stirtz. And they haven't been just like subtle rejections. Man's blocks. Stirtz.
Bennett Stirtz's playmaking and scoring led him to an AP All-America honorable mention, as well as being selected to the All-Big Ten first team. He averaged 20 points per game, leading Iowa in scoring and assists. On top of that, Stirtz is the only NCAA Division I player to record at least 660 points, 145 assists, 80 three-pointers, and 80 rebounds, plus 45 steals in the 2025-26 season. Perhaps most impressive is his endurance. Over a 15-game stretch, Stirtz played 595 out of a possible 605 minutes. To not only be able to play 40+ minutes nightly, but also maintain high-level decision-making and scoring efficiency even when heavily fatigued is a testament to his elite conditioning. There's no denying the strengths that Bennett Stirtz possesses: his elite basketball brain, his pick and roll mastery, his elite perimeter shooting, and his unmatched endurance. These are all things that will make him a serviceable pro from day one. On the other side, you've got the concerns. He's not the most explosive athlete, and he also has a lean frame, and you question whether he can adjust to the physicality of the NBA. Also, how will he defend against elite NBA guards, bigger than him, stronger than him? And you can't deny the age is a factor as well. He will be 23 years old by the time his rookie season starts, so NBA teams will be wondering how much better he will get. While he possesses high-level defensive IQ and active hands to disrupt passing lanes, his lack of lateral quickness and lean 190-pound frame restrict him to guarding backcourt players. He can be described as a stiff mover on the perimeter who may require schematic protection at the next level to avoid being targeted by explosive NBA athletes, relying on positioning and anticipation rather than raw physical tools. But then you hear something like this. This is from Matt Painter, the Purdue head coach, and he cuts straight through the noise. This guy went to a Division II school. This guy is going to be a first-round pick. If you're good, you're good. And that kind of says it all, doesn't it? It doesn't really matter how you get there, but the bottom line is Bennett Stirtz can really, really play, and he's a damn good basketball player. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is one of my first kind of in-depth basketball videos. I put a lot of time and effort into this, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave your thoughts, what you think about this, and if I should do more of these. Should I make this a series? If you guys want to see me try breaking down another player, leave it in the comments, let me know. But other than that, I hope to make more of these. This is really fun, so until next time, peace.